Yo, my funky friends, a lot of Monkey Boy here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last part, we did the Fire Sanctuary completely, and today we're not going to be progressing with all of the side quests that are now available in the sky. I'm actually just going to go back to Faron, back to the sealed ground, just because I think that in the long run, everything will work out better. But before we do that, if you remember back in here, there was that one hole, the one that's right here, which looks like all of those holes that we could actually dig underneath back in the Fire Sanctuary. Now that we have the amalgamates, we can now do that. And let's see what's down there. I mean, there's got to be something good, right? I mean, if there wasn't anything good, I wouldn't really be taking all this extra time to do it. But luckily for us, it is something pretty awesome. Come through here, and not only do we get a bunch of fairies, but we also get a piece of heart. So that's pretty awesome. I guess this goes towards our very final heart container, since we're currently at 19 hearts. So there are only 3 heart pieces left in the entire game, which is pretty awesome. I guess if you're really desperate on money, I guess you can grab a blue rupee from right here. But yeah, anyways, that's all that's left to do in Volcano Summit for now. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, I guess I will just meet you guys at the entrance to Faron, because that's where I'm gonna go, and you all know where that is. So yeah, meet you there. Alright, and we are at Faron. So when you descend, you'll notice, okay, I guess you can actually go anywhere. I guess that's for a later thing. But there's actually going to be a later time when you go to Faron where only these 2 will be available. And I guess that's not this time, that's actually a later time. Anyways, I'd suggest just descending either at sealed grounds or behind the temple. It doesn't really matter because we have to go to the sealed temple. But I will say, go to the sealed ground, because if you do that, you'll see something that's kind of interesting. As soon as we get to the ground, you'll see that there's now this thing is now here, which I don't remember this being here before. I mean, maybe I just wasn't very observant, but I thought that, like, last time we came here there was like all those Deku Babas and stuff, but I don't know, maybe it just, I guess this place is under construction or something. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. And if we come over here, we see that there's this thing, which is also kind of interesting. I don't remember that from before, but you know what? Whatever. Let's just go into the sealed temple and see if we can do anything now that we have all of the sacred flames. And let's check it out. See how everybody's doing. We haven't been here in a while. So come in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, Groose. I thought this guy like ran away or something. Wow, he looks pretty happy. Let's see what he has to say. Yo, saw the rail track I put out? So Groose did. Oh, that's interesting. What's it for? Oh, you'll see before long. Well, he seems in a unusually good mood, and it's not like the mood where he's being like condescending. He seems legitimately happy. So that's cool. Let's say hi to Mrs. Person. I actually know what this person's like is referred to in this game. I think it's, I don't know, person in the cloak who watches over the sealed grounds, I guess. Anyways, she's gonna say that we now have the divine power or something now flowing through and you and the sword that you carry. I guess that's like a reference to the Triforce. Must now open the gate of time. Well, that sounds like pretty cool. Use a Skyward Strike. Alright. And with the pedestal, and she uses Skyward Strike. Alright, I can do that. Let's just Skyward Strike, and wait, was that supposed to happen? Wait, I didn't do it, really. I mean, I didn't bring like any bombs or anything. Is it like an earthquake, or fear for the seal is given away once again? Yep, looks like the imprisoned is back, so that's kind of lame. I guess we can't activate the gate of time. Link, you must imprison the beast. Yep. Alright, bring it on. Well, Groose seems unusually cocky. This is what I've been waiting for. Time to break out my new toy. Okay, well, it's interesting. So, and Groose just runs away. So this is why I think Groose is such an awesome character, and this is also why I like the imprisoned fights. I know a lot of people don't, and I think the first one is kind of lame, but the other ones are pretty awesome, and this is why, because of what Groose does. So we step out here, and Groose will be like, "Hey, Link." I like how just suddenly, like, how like nice he is. I mean, he used to be like so condescending and stuff. Try not to drool on your shirt. It's an amazing super weapon. Oh wow, Groose, look at you. I call it the Groosinator. Of course you do, Groose. Of course you do. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? Yeah, for a number of reasons. Look how much time I put into this beauty. I'll read Groose's I may as well read Groose's text because he has good text. Fence, yeah, and then he'll explain how he did it. I don't know what came over me. No clue I had the talent to make something like this. Well, you never know until you try. But by the way, I think the monster's gonna come, so you can sort of explain to me when we're done. So that monster showed up a snitch sooner. A few final adjustments I need to make. Alright, fair enough. Well, like, seriously, you can tell me all this later. I sort of have to save the world, you know. Alright, so then we just come back down. And I just realized my shield is like half broken, which is kind of bad, but you don't even really use your shield in these fights. Anyways, come through here, and just like last time, look who's back. I mean, I already sort of said who was back, but I may as well say it again. Alright, got the pretty much the exact same cutscene as last time. And look who it is. It's Big Ugly. It's the Imprisoned, who's actually considerably more difficult this time. For starters, you now see that he/she has arms, so that's sort of new. And also, at this point, before, like, he used to just make shockwaves whenever you, like, would attack him, but now he, like, is always doing shockwaves. Look at that. Seems our ugly friend Goose will have pair arms. Great timing. Hope he knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Alright, do what you need to stop it. Alright, so, you can, so obviously that is going to be a bit more difficult to attack him, but we can still use my other strat, which is simply to jump on it. Okay, I guess it's like directly underneath there. Where are the whirlwinds? So at this point, I'd highly suggest using my strat of just jumping on it, because it is a real pain to try and disable it with, like, okay, then it's going to do that. I forgot it did that. Okay, that's actually fine. I'm up on the higher ledge. When it does this, sometimes it'll, like, try and pull itself up. But if you're on the higher ledge, you can actually, okay, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. If the heavy second teacher tries to climb the wall, can blast it off here with the bomb. Alright, back with me, just signal with, okay, so I guess I'll show this off. So at this point, you can press up, and you can basically control the Groosinator. And this is just awesome. I mean, come on. To quote Syndrome from The Incredibles, you gotta admit this is cool. I mean, the Imprisoned might be generic, but seriously, controlling Groose, who's using a bomb catapult, is just awesome. Anyways, do something like this. You can launch a bomb at him, hit him right in the face, and I don't think that actually really did much. She packs a mean punch, doesn't it? I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. So basically, you can use that to basically stun the monster, and then we can just basically attack all of his, like, hand things, quickly run to the other one. Okay, and I guess he gave up. So at this point, now that he's off that, we can now just jump on his head. Oh, did I seriously just miss that? Well, that's not good. Okay, that's fine, though. I'll just come back up like this. You do have a pretty decent amount of time, so don't have to be in too much of a hurry. Alright, let's try that again. Jump like this. There we go. Landed that time. Alright, quickly get over here. Okay, dude, hit it. Alright, 2. Alright, got it. First hit is done. I guess I can show off if you're trying to do it from the bottom. Okay, actually, what you can do is you can wait for Groose and shoot a bomb at it, and then you can attack its, like, toes a lot easier. So at this point, there should be another bomb ready. Oh, yep, there is. So, where is it? You can also, like, move around since there are railings, so you don't have to, like, wait for the Imprisoned to be in the perfect position. Anyway, if you hit the Imprisoned, it'll basically stun it, and that'll make it very easy for you to basically run up and attack everything. So let's see how much I can attack. Okay, and then, like, see, it'll be stunned, so you can just do stuff like this. I mean, seriously, why do people, like, hate this fight? I know that it's sort of lame, but I just think it's really cool anyway. Okay, do I have any arrows left? Okay, you can use arrows to, like, shoot its things over there. Okay, can I, like, hit it? And do that, and since I already hit all of its toes in the front, it can do something like that. So I'm just sort of showing that there are a lot of ways to fight this boss, and I think that's one of the things I like so much about it, is just, it's very, there's just a lot of ways that you can do it. I mean, you can jump on it from the top, you can use Groose, you can try and do it entirely yourself, just purely slashing your sword like you did in the first battle, but I wouldn't recommend that. So Groose is calling me, but I don't think the bombs actually do anything to it when it's sliding, so I'll just wait for it to be done. And okay, that is actually, like, terrifying. I wait for it to be done. Okay, or just jump off like a complete idiot. Alright, seriously, stop, like, doing that. Okay, now we go. And now I will attack it again. Since I'm in pretty good position, I will just, I'll do it the exact same way that I did on its last hit. Alright, Groose, it's your time to shine, buddy. You got this. Alright, move it like this, and shoot. And controlling it is pretty easy. I'm not sure if I showed up. Basically, you can move along the rails using the nunchuck, pretty standard. And then you sort of like, you aim it with the Wiimote. You aim like the bomb, and then you press fire with the A button. So, okay, oh, okay, that's not good. I missed one of the things. That's okay. Alright, so let's just take out our bow again. I really wish I could have like hit his last toe, but oh well. Let's just hit it like that. I guess I can try and like run underneath him. Come like this, and got it. Alright, sweet. Now something you have to be worried about is now that he has like arms, you can actually block the pathway, so you can't just like run around him the way you did last time. So you actually, what you want to do is you want to just quickly jump down. Okay, can you like, you want to like jump down, then quickly run to one that's close to you. Either that, or you can go up and then come back down. And anyway, by doing that, you can get to the other side of him. Just because, like, as a little of his arms, he's actually too wide to run across. Okay, anyway, 1, 2, and he is defeated for the second time. He's still not. I mean, I still wouldn't consider him difficult, but he's at least I consider him an interesting boss. I mean, like, as I said, there's a lot of ways to defeat him. It's a sort of co-op battle with Groose. He does have a he does like change significantly between incarnations. I just think it's an interesting concept. Also, it's sort of one of those ones where you have a limited amount of time to defeat him, so it's sort of nerve-wracking. And if he reaches the top, it is a immediate game over. So you really have to be careful about that. I just think it's a pretty interesting boss. It might not be the best in the series, but I think it tried to do something different. And I think it ultimately succeeded. Anyways, that was the second fight. There's still one more, and the last one is actually the most interesting. But oh well. Now Lang. All right, thank you. I guess I should call this person Granny because that's what a Groose calls her. So I'll just refer to her as Granny from now on, at least until her actual name is revealed, which I won't say what that is. Anyways, let's just use our Skyward Strike, and there we go. So now we have a different pattern, just like the last time. So we want to go down. Okay, you want to do this? Down, sort of like up, and then like that, whatever. I mean, you guys can tell the direction. It sort of indicates it. And there we go. I guess now we'll just put it in. I think this is pretty cool how like Link just like sort of commands the seal just into the ground. I think that's pretty awesome. And we get this pretty excellent fanfare because we defeated the imprisoned again. So that's pretty awesome. Yay! And nice work there, Ling. Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I mean, in theory, I could have, but it's just not as much fun to do without you. So I will always be using your Groosinator. I just think that's pretty awesome. The Groosinator. That's hilarious. Groose is very still sort of self-centered. Like he's like I just think reason I like Groose so much. I just think he's one of like the few characters in the series who really has a lot of character development. Like, I mean, way back in episode 1 when he was, you know, stealing your loft wing and hitting on Zelda and just generally being obnoxious. I'm like on the complete opposite side, aren't I? Yeah, I am, whatever. But like, and then like now he's, you know, becoming like a master engineer, building a giant bomb catapult that can pretty much attack from anywhere. And he's just, I just really like how he's progressed, and I think that's really cool that the Zelda series has sort of like come to that where the characters are just a lot more interesting and developed. And I think that's something that this game really excels at is its characters. I mean, Ghirahim is a really great villain, and Link and Zelda, like, they start off as actually having like a relationship. I mean, maybe not romantically initially, but at least they know each other, and she's not just like some random princess who you've never met and just sort of have to save for the sake of saving her. Anyways, as you, Groose, I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you hadn't been there. Well, I mean, you can. Oh, well, you gave me too much credit, Granny. You're the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself. I mean, I don't know, I just think it's cool the way this game did the characters. And anyways, you must wonder what you've been fighting out there. Much I could tell you, but suffice to say, at the root of all evil. So, I guess it's money, right? Wait, is money the root of all evil? I think that's what it is. I actually found this, like, pseudo math thing that said like women equals evil because of like, I forgot how they did it, but they like used money is the root of all evil. So evil, wait, so then, wait, if money is the root of all evil, then evil is money squared. And then I think the idea was like, to deal with women you need like time and money, but time equals want money, so women equals money times money, so then women equals evil. I don't know, it was pretty funny. It's still like the same idea. If anybody's seen like the proving that Barney the dinosaur is Satan mathematical or like pseudo mathematical proof, those things are kind of funny. Anyways, I guess we're playing like Tetris now or something. I don't really know what's going on. This is actually a really awesome cutscene. Must have taken them forever to animate this. Oh, look at Groose over there. I mean, look at this. They must have. I mean, this is just pretty cool. It looks like something out of like one of those like old 80s sci-fi movies or something. Anyways, I guess by hitting the Skyward Strike, we activated some sort of really ancient technology thingy. Just look at this. Is just awesome. I mean, there's nothing else to say. This is just really cool. Everything. I like how everything's so like cybernetic. So it really makes you wonder, like, what kind of technology this world had. I mean, that's sort of like, that looks like something that would be advanced even for nowadays. And makes this thing, and then this appears. So, I mean, also this thing is, I guess they haven't really shown it yet, but this thing is a time machine. So keep that in mind. I mean, if that's not technological, I don't know what is. I mean, look at this. This is just awesome. Just to look at it, I really like all the detail that they have in it, like all those little like insignias and stuff, all of like the detail and stuff. I think it's really awesome, and how it like slightly moves. And anyways, Link is just like, I guess, do not fear. This is what we have waited for. The gate has been reacted. I guess you probably knew it was a time machine because like the Gate of Time and Temple of Time and all of the other time stuff transcends the flow of time. So I guess the idea is we have to go and see Zelda because she went back to the past, way back in after the Lanayru mining facility. So we finally get to see Zelda again. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, I guess at least I'm assuming that's what I get to see. Then I like Groose is just like, don't worry about me. I mean, Groose from the first episode, would he ever like miss a chance to see Zelda? Like, no, he wouldn't. That stupid monkey doesn't know when to quit. Oh, I guess he's talking about the imprisoned granny. Yeah, I'm just gonna call her granny from now on. Somebody's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. I mean, he's not even like asking for anything in return. It's just awesome when you really stop to think about his character and just how well he was written and everything. And maybe I'm just sort of like a fanboy of this game, which is kind of true. But I just really think a lot of people just don't mention a lot of these little things. And he just, I don't know. I just love Goose as a character. He's just so well done. Even his walk cycle is, if I look at him, he's just a great character overall. And we see Zelda Taro. I said, "What's up?" Yeah, just what's up, not I want to date you. Drop. I'm the one who saved you and all that stuff. Just what's up? I mean, so casual. I don't know. He's just awesome, and his best is yet to come. So that's the really awesome part. Anyways, after that awesome cutscene. By the way, this episode's gonna have a ton of cutscenes, so just sort of enjoy that. I mean, we got our action. We fought the imprisoned, and now we get to watch this game's cinematic beauty. So we touch this, and I mean, the thing is, the cutscenes all look amazing. So I don't even really care. I'm glad I decided that I was going to start talking during the cutscenes, or else this episode would be about like 1/5 commentary and the rest just watching. I don't know. Then Link runs through the Gate of Time. I wonder where he's going. I just think it's cool how the way they sort of, I don't know, graphically design the Gate of Time. And we come through this, and we see, I don't know, people. So we see Impa. We haven't seen her in a while. Am I late? Probably a little bit. I mean, apparently I'm coming. Apparently I'm like thousands of years too late. I've been expecting you. Oh, I guess she sort of warmed up to me after I saved you. This is the Temple of Hylia, come to be known as the Sealed Temple. Why did they change the name? You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Hylia has just only sealed away demise. Little time has passed. Outcropping of rock into the sky that one day becomes Skyloft. Oh, well, that's interesting. You have passed through the Gate of Time to an era in the distant past. I'm sort of having deja vu to Earthbound because I just finished that game, and you have to like go back to the past to do some interesting stuff there too. That's pretty coincidental that I played both those games recently. Anyways, she basically just says, you want to go see Zelda. You can't really do anything else here. You can't like these doors you can't go through. This door you can, I believe, or okay, you can't go through that door now. We can go through that door in another time, I guess. But the person we want to see is obviously Zelda. Let's just come in here, and I guess we can go through this door. So that door has like always been there in the sealed temple. I'm not actually sure if I showed it off, but look who it is. It's Zelda, just sort of, I don't know, standing there. You've come so far, Link. I know, I literally came through time and space. I mean, I came through everything. You know, I imagine Impa filled you in on anything. Traveled very far to the distant past. Alright. Do I have to read everything? So, I guess you can listen to the Zelda's Lullaby. Alright, battle against Demise. Demise is something. I'll explain that when it comes to it. Fairy tales about that war. Yeah, war between the goddess and Demise and stuff. I don't really know. I don't really know everything that's going on. I just know like the basics, but I don't know. The old gods created a supreme power. I'm pretty sure that's just the Triforce. Yep, they called that one. Demise, something like that. Goddess field for people. Triforce into the sky and a slice of earth. So, floating rock is Skyloft. So, interesting something there. She said, that the Triforce was put into a rock on Skyloft. So, that's a little interesting, you know. I don't know, Hylia suffered grave injuries. He broke free again. There'd be no stopping him. If the Demon King were free himself, I mean, the end of the world. Well, that's a little dark. I mean, the end of the world, really? I mean, he's just some guy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's probably pretty terrible. I like how Link is just in shock. I mean, okay. First she created okay, I actually don't remember what happened. What the last sentence was. I legit need to start reading this stuff better, but transfer a soul into the body of a mortal. That's interesting. She made this sacrifice of you likely best. Supreme power could one day be used. For all supreme power, the Triforce was swayed by the god. Blah blah blah. Power is the last and only hope. Gave up her divine powers and immortal form. Sounds like a terrible idea, but okay, I'm the chosen hero. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm the goddess, born as immortal. So yeah, so big twist. Zelda is actually the goddess, I guess. I don't really understand all of the dialogue here. I mean, I don't really think you need to beat the game, but there's probably, if I actually took the time to read all of this, I'd probably get a lot of pretty interesting insights. But oh well. Anyway, I guess the goddess Hylia, which interesting entirely. I mean, Lake Hylia. It seemed like, I don't know. I guess Hylia is like derived, or Hyrule is derived from Hylia. And anyway, the goddess Hylia, I guess, became Zelda because, I guess, it was for the best because of like Demise and stuff. All this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Well, okay, I guess. Together for true physical form by the seal that binds him, take the shape of an abomination. Abomination, well, that sounds like something that we've interacted with before. Especially something that's been sealed off, and it's the imprisoned, I'll just say it like that. I think we can all see where I'm going with that. Saying the seal, I best as I can intend to remain here. As long as I continue this vigil, I may be able to... This is probably like the... Actually, no, this is not the longest cutscene. There are longer ones later on. Maintain the seal that Hylia I created so long ago. So basically, the idea is that seal back in the sealed grounds is sealing Demise, who occasionally takes the form of the imprisoned and tries to break out. Task of standing again. So that's why Zelda is here or Zelda or Hylia is preventing Demise from escaping. And yeah, also Link looks like he is, I don't know, going through some tough times. Looks like he's seen, those eyes look like he's seen something that cannot be unseen. That's all I have to say. Look at them. He's pretty terrifying, actually. It looks like, I don't know. You learn wisdom from solving your puzzles, gain power from honing Temple's overcoming the trials. You've gained true courage. So I guess that's like saying how Link has all the qualities of the Triforce. And I guess we can claim the Triforce. Okay. And I guess they have a moment. Okay, this is interesting. Valiant, here you've... Okay, so the text is in yellow now, so that's probably important. During many hardships, journey along with travels, you found wisdom, power, and courage, and fist I'll bless your sword with the goddess's power. Give you and your swords the strength to drive back the abomination. Well, that's nice. Okay, so now the Triforce is really going off there. This mark you see upon your back of your hands, proof that you are the hero of legend. Okay, I mean, do we actually mark the Triforce? So I'm not sure if you actually have the Triforce now, because in like Ocarina of Time and stuff, it like basically meant that you had the Triforce. Okay, so we got the Master Sword jingle. That's pretty awesome. And anyways, so now our sword looks like this, and now it's the true Master Sword. I believe that's what it's called. Myth power to drive back demons. Only Link may wield it. Well, that's pretty awesome. I guess it's sort of like James Bond's gun and stuff, where like only he can shoot it. Say another word. I feel like I owe you an apology. Why? Symbol of the greatest power in the world. I mean, I'm okay with that, you know. If you can obtain the actual Triforce. Well, I don't actually have it. I just have the mark. I just have like a overgrown tattoo or something. Problems among the countless souls. Only a select few. Unbreakable spirit can wield its might. Well, I'm pretty unbreakable, honestly. I mean, people have tried and they failed. Impossible to learn the true reason. Old gods created the Triforce, specifically designed so that it's their own kind could never use its power. May have been their way of giving hope to all mortal beings of this land. To bring this back to you. Face demise. You need somebody with an unbreakable spirit. Okay, that's cool. I think we already established that. Spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I did a lot of interesting stuff. I mean, you don't have to apologize. I had a fun time. I'm having a fun time doing all this stuff, getting rich and, you know, saving the world. It's pretty awesome. I knew if it meant saying that you know you throw health. I don't know what she just said. I used you. It's okay. Honestly, it is. I feel I'm pretty happy about it. I mean, I don't have to like go to school. I've been like ditching school and just generally doing whatever I want. And I made a lot of new friends and stuff. And I got like contacts everywhere. And you know, exploring the whole ground. I think it's pretty awesome, but doesn't mean it's right. I mean, seriously, I'm okay with it. You don't have to apologize. I'm happy. I had a fun time, really. Okay, seal halt. I will remain here in this time. Well, I mean, okay, well, you look very sad. Link just sort of looks confused. Link's probably thinking the same thing. He's probably just saying like, I mean, he's probably like thinking, why are you even apologizing? I'm okay with this stuff, you know. Anyways, until my memory of things before my lifetime return, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Okay, I like how you can see that he's now wearing like the fire shield earring, which is, I think it's sort of cool how they threw that into like all the cutscenes. At this point, okay, now Link is just sort of trying to save her. Okay, now just let her be. And okay. Well, it's true that I'm highly reborn. I'm still my father's daughter. So by being your father's daughter, you're just gonna sort of be there. I mean, seriously, you don't have to do this. I mean, I can like guard it too. I mean, I've got the Master Sword and I beat him twice before. So, when all this is over, you'll wake me up forever. What's the difference? Whatever. I like how like all of the choices are the exact same thing. Of course. So anyway, I guess this sort of like ties into something back in the present. So now Zelda is in, or Hylia is in this, I don't know, an amber thing. Looks like one of those like things to like preserve people that like you see like dinosaurs in and stuff. I don't know. Like, you know how like sometimes they like say to like you can like clone stuff from like the past because like it was preserved in amber or stuff. That's basically what this looks like. It looks like she's stuck in amber, and I guess that's how she'll preserve herself until the time has come. So there's Impa, who I guess. And then I like how the door closes. So if you remember, I'm not sure if I actually pointed this out, but that door is always there. It's always been there in the Seal Temple, but I guess I never really showed it off. But if you're ever wondering what's behind there, well, now you know. It's Zelda, so I guess that's sort of strange. And I think now I actually get to play again, so that's pretty awesome. So let's just come back. I guess let's see what Impa has to say. I mean, I won't be talking to you. I see you've said goodbye. Something like that. Keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. There was work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over here. Fulfill your destiny. Alright, sweet. So, if you couldn't tell from all that, our next goal in this game is we have to get the Triforce. I mean, our last goal, you know, was to get the Sacred Flame. Now they've accomplished that. Now we have to get the Triforce, which is easier said than done, or it probably doesn't sound easy either, mainly because they keep saying, how it's all that, stuff about it. So you've returned. Yeah, I did. Pretty cool, huh? So you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits in a suspended and sleep without end. But not despair, for she was still alive and well. I mean, that's debatable, alive and well, but okay. True legend, the Triforce is the only thing with the power to vanish demise. So, silly, that's all we know of where it rests. So apparently the Triforce is on Skyloft, which is kind of interesting. I mean, I've sort of been on Skyloft, not really sure where it could be, but, I'm not really, I really don't know where it could be. I'm pretty sure I looked pretty hard, but I couldn't find it. Anyways, key to finding Triforce must be in Skyloft. Makes sense. Find the Triforce. Alright. Whoa, hold up. Well, that sounds like Groose. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. Is there? Alright. Hi. I saw Zelda for you. So how is she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? No, not really. That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for that poor girl. You're gonna do something about this mess, right? Of course I am, dude. You don't have to worry about. I made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. I mean, you already sort of said that before, but okay. But do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. Seriously, this is just, I don't know, character development at its finest. I don't know how to explain it. There's just a feeling that there's work to be done here. I mean, there is. Something gotta watch that big ugly monster. I actually wonder what happened if Groose fought the imprisoned by himself. Because, I mean, he can, stun it, but Link is really the only one who can actually physically do harm to it. I'm not really sure. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. I just love the way it smells down here. Is that a weird thing to say? He's just awesome. Check it out. So this is actually foreshadowing to something that we'll be doing in the future. It says the weakest sapling could grow up in one beast of a tree if planted like this. I'd brighten up this place a bit too. I mean, I'm sure like to take a few years to grow, but for all I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. So that's actually foreshadowing to something very later on. He said that it would be nice if there was a tree planted there, and tell him I'm happy. Okay, so just keep that in mind for later. That's really all I have to say. This game does a lot of foreshadowing or hints at a lot of stuff that we have to do in the future. Anyways, I guess that's gonna be it for today. So we defeated the imprisoned. We got the True Master Sword, which I'm not sure how much damage this does. I think this is I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 times as much as strong as our original or the original Skyward Sword before it got transformed all those times. So at this point, it's pretty strong. Let's just leave it at that. Enemies that used to take multiple hits, I can probably kill in one hit at this point. I also like how your sheath, or how do you call what's the thing that you put the sword? I think that's a sheath. I like how it constantly changes. Anyways, this guy is now back, so we can now finally finish that. But I'm gonna do all that next time because this is already a very long episode. Let's just check this out. He's already dead. Just look how fast I can kill these guys. Look at that. Just 2 hits each. And they're all dead already. That's because we have the True Master Sword. Oh, looks like there's one more. Didn't get the message. Yeah, get out of here. Don't mess with Link. Look at him. He's just destroying everything. There's a heart anywhere. I sort of wanted to end this episode with full health. Oh, well. Anyways, we did a lot of cool stuff. Next time, we will continue with the main story. I want to progress the story to a point where all of the gratitude crystals and stuff are available, and at that point I will do all of the side quests. I will pretty much finish all of the side quests in the sky, and then I will continue with the main quest after that. Anyways, yeah, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, and take care.